guys. So I am not going to do like a big massive dandelion video because there are 1,000 of them out there and they're all really good. But I just wanted to say that you don't want to pull out your dandelions, leave them in. During the Great Depression, people ate their dandelions as nutrition, um, especially if they couldn't garden or if there weren't any gardens. You can eat every part of the plant. You can eat the leaves in a salad, stir-fried, whatever. You can eat the flowers. You can eat the roots. The roots have the most nutrient packed portion of the plant. But I did want to show you kind of what I do with dandelions. I have actually planted dandelions on purpose. My neighbors hate me for doing this, and it's okay. But what I do is when the dandelions come up, if they're intruding on a plant, I will remove them. And I'll show you in a video, or second part of this video, them in the yard. I couldn't do, like, I wanted to show you all of them because they're just so pretty. But it ended up as a garden tour, so I just compacted it into one little section. And I had read at one time, there was a doctor who said that dandelion could replace pretty much every pharmaceutical out there. And I think it's really sad that we have lost touch with that older part, that traditional part of ourselves and with nature. And we have relied on synthetics and chemicals, which have not done anything for us. I'm sure you probably can figure out that that is not the case. And some people will say, oh, well, there have been medical miracles. And, you know, yeah, there are some medical miracles. But in the general scheme of things, chemicals, synthetics, things like that have actually done more harm than good. And that is becoming much more clear now. So I urge you all to get back to traditional, get back to nature. I think it's going to be very important in the future. And dandelions are one of my absolute favorites as far as medicinal skin. Oh my God, it's done wonders for my skin. It helps with eczema, it helps with dry skin, it helps with so many things. I am right now working on a line of body butter, lip balms, face oil, all different kinds of stuff. I do sell the oil. I do not have any dried dandelions in stock, and I'm not sure I'm going to, just because I have so many products that I want to start creating and selling that I will probably focus all my energy on that rather than on selling the dandelions themselves. But whatever I have left over at the end of the season, I will definitely sell. So anyway, really, really power-packed. Years ago, they told everybody that dandelions were a weed, that you needed to kill them. Use Roundup. Roundup, that works. That kills them off real good. So you need to be really cautious about where you're getting your dandelions. Make sure that you are getting them from a place that has not been sprayed. Um, I the house that I live in used to be on forested land. One person owned it prior to me, and they had a massive herb garden. So I know that they weren't spraying Roundup. And dandelions grow very prolific on my property. So yeah, if they're growing, in abundance, you can pretty much assume that they're pesticide free, or they've outlived the pesticides that were there. Although I hear that Monsanto's Roundup never goes away. So I would still be very cautious. I am very cautious. I like to buy, if I do have to buy them, I like to buy them from organic sources only, and I like to pay whatever the price they're asking for them. If I see some dandelions that are like 25 bucks, I'm wondering why. Because it's a lot of work to pick them and dry them and do all that stuff. So anyway, I will show you the dandelions that are in my yard, how I deal with them, and drying them. And I'm probably not going to do much more than that, but there are so many videos out there on dandelions. If you want to know more about them, I definitely say research them. And leave your dandelions, because if we get in a situation, well, even if we don't get in a situation, I think they're going to be pretty important in the future. Manicured lawns and perfect little, that's all going to kind of go away. It's going to be more about the earth, nature, what nature has for you, taking advantage of nature, and building nature back up. And by taking advantage of nature, I don't mean in a negative way, I mean in a positive way. So yeah, don't pull your dandelions out anymore, and definitely do not spray them. Be right back. Hey guys, so I tried to do a video on this in a different way, and it just ended up being a damn garden tour. So I'm going to show you all of these dandelions, and you can see all the way down there are dandelions, and there's other things that are planted in here. And I don't what I do is, when the dandelions come up, I leave them alone unless they're crowding another plant. And right now they're not really crowding any other plants. This one right here might be. This is lemon balm. I don't think it's gonna really make much of a difference. Anyway, so I leave them in the ground until they become a pain in the butt for other plants. And then if I do have to pull them out, I use a tool that you stick down in the ground, and you like grab a hold of the root and you pull the entire plant out. And then I harvest the leaves, the flowers, and the root. And I store those for future use. That's pretty much what I do. I don't pull them out, and they're beautiful. I love the bright yellow flowers. And I have bigger patches here and there, but like I said, if I walk around the garden, it'll just turn into a garden tour. So I'm not going to do that. Anyway, on to other things. Okay guys, so this is dandelion harvest for today. And I put them on a box and just let them dry, air dry. And once they're air dried, then I put them in a jar with a air open lid to continue drying. We make dandelion oil. We sell out of this really fast. And right now I'm working on a line of Dandelion products. So body butter, face lotion, lip balm. It's going to be an entire Dandelion line. And vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B6. Sorry. There we go. My chicken eggshells. Vitamin B6 and vitamin BK. Minerals are phosphorus, magnesium, potassium. It also stimulates collagen. You can use it for achy, sore muscles. You can use it in a massage oil, which will work on the muscles. The thing that I like the best about dandelion oil is you can use it as a breast massage. So if you are, if you're breastfeeding and you have dry, cracked nipples, you can make a salve and use that salve on your nipples, and it really helps. But breast massage as cancer prevention, or if you have cancer, to help with your treatment. Obviously, talk to your doctor, but there's really no reason not to do it. If you have fibrocystic breasts, which most women do, it really helps with those cysts. You can use it as massage oil for your breasts and minimize those fibros. It stimulates the lymphatic circulation and drainage, and the latex from the stems of the dandelion you can use on warts. So it works on warts too. In Chinese medicine, they use the leaves and the roots for breast and lymphatic cancers. And skin-wise, I can tell you that it works wonders. Dry skin, flaky skin, any kind of odd skin things. Like I have this little red dot like right here on my lip. And I had a dermatologist look at it, and he says, I have no idea what that is. It's been there since I was a kid, but it gets irritated sometimes. And I use the dandelion oil on it, takes it right away. Gone. So I have no idea what it is. But pretty much anything like, you get too much sun, you can use some dandelion oil. It's really great stuff. I highly recommend it. I like the idea, I do the breast massage thing just as a cancer preventative. Just figure it's a good thing to do with so many people getting breast cancer. But staying away from toxic food, that's probably your number one thing. But it can't hurt. So, dandelion oil. And that's pretty much it. So, the only thing that I have to say as far as dandelion oil is, make sure where you get your dandelion from. You do not want to go over to your neighbor's yard and pick dandelions, especially if they have in the past sprayed. I've lived on my property for 20 years. The people who owned this property prior to me planted many, many herbs, and they didn't do any kind of spraying, and 90% of my property is forested area that has not been sprayed. So I'm pretty comfortable in the respect that all of my dandelions that I've planted or that come up are good, clean, organic dandelions. And you can kind of tell that by the way they look. Be careful where you get your dandelions from. And I can tell you, I talked to somebody not too long ago. The going price for dandelion flowers is pretty high. I talked to a lady not too long ago who says, oh no, they're really cheap. You can get them on Amazon. Well, be really careful of where you're getting your dandelion flowers from. And if they're really cheap, you got to kind of wonder why. Be careful. Anyway, try dandelion. You'll love it. Skin, lips, massage oil, body butter, all that stuff coming soon. I'll let you know. Thanks for watching.